Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back for another video. A pretty important video here today, in my opinion. Let's clear up the down hinge. So I talk about the down hinge a lot, the down hinge, the releasing of your wrist angles, the ulnar deviation, however you want to think about it, the thumbs down motion, why I encourage that in your swing, and when is it appropriate in the big picture. A lot of the times, I'll encourage you guys to down hinge and release your angles because a lot of you guys who's watching tends to be very steep, okay? You hold onto your wrist angles. This is a very steep shaft in the downswing. You don't release your angles on time. If you pull your hands down because your shaft is steep, you're gonna keep pulling your hands down. You're gonna chunk it eventually. You don't rotate very well. If I encourage you guys from the top of the backswing to ulnar deviate and down hinge, that will force you to keep your hands up and force you to rotate, and that's what eventually helps you bring the club to the ball. That's a big upgrade for a lot of you guys who are coming from not much rotation, coming from early extension, and coming from very inconsistent contact. Now, eventually, how that will progress is you will probably not have to think about it. In the big picture, the release of the wrist angles is done through the correct sequence, which is the lower body goes, the upper body go, the arms go, and eventually all that energy from the ground up will make my wrists go as well, okay? In the big picture, in the golf swing, in the big picture golf swing, if you're playing golf, I've never asked anyone to actually do this right off the bat and then turn, okay? That's not what I'm asking you guys to do. But as a drill, as a progression, I want you guys to potentially do that if you're working on your golf swing, okay? If you're working on your golf swing, if there is a purpose for doing this, which is getting rid of your wrist angles, helping you not pull your hands down, helping you get the club shallower earlier in transition, and you do that as you squat and turn, then I love that. But if you're playing golf, in the big picture when the swing is done, I'm very confident that that's probably not going to be your first move. And at the very end of it, if you do put the time into work on your golf swing, chances are the sequence of your legs up to your body, up to your arms, up to your wrists will help you get rid of the wrist angles on its own as a result of proper sequencing. Okay, guys? So just to clarify, I get a lot of questions about, oh, do I downhinge when I play golf? Do I downhinge from the top? When do I downhinge? When do I ulnar deviate? When do I release the wrist angles? At the end of the day, it's very personalized for different players. But if you're working on your golf swing, if you fall into that demographic of you're steep, you pull your hands down, you have inconsistent contact, you don't rotate, you early extend, and you want to help yourself correct all of that, if you're at that step where your backswing is pretty solid, then the downhinge could potentially help you guys improve all those other steps, okay? I get a lot of comments, DMs, emails saying that the downhinge has helped them quite a bit. I'm very confident that for a lot of you guys, the downhinge will help, but just understand that at the end of the day when you play golf, I'm not telling you guys to do this and then turn. Eventually, it's just gonna be through correct sequencing, through a lot of practice, it's gonna become just you starting your swing with the legs, and eventually, sequentially, the wrist will release and they'll downhinge and they'll ulnar deviate as you make your swing when you play golf. Okay, guys? So I hope that makes sense. Any questions, please leave it in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.